We'd just like to thank you for our families and friends for sharing the first day of our lives together, and for traveling both near and far to get here. We know there are people from Taiwan, from Toronto, Markham, I guess, it's not part of Toronto, so Markham as well. San Diego, San Francisco, Seattle, and other parts of America we can't pronounce, so we'll move on. We feel especially blessed to have so many special people in our lives, and we hope that you have a wonderful time at our wedding celebration tonight. And we look forward to sharing many more happy occasions with you in the future. And just as a token of our thank you, we have, as a wedding favors, little postcards with that Field Savings card on the back.
Is real?
Oh yeah, so Cindy wants me to point out, actually, at work, I think the marketing team told me to point this out. This is a legit Field Savings card. It will give you 5 cents off per liter at any Petro-Canada stations. Since I love Deal, I just want to pass that on to you guys. On the other side, we just talked about how we have a for-sponsored child with Compassion Canada and World Vision, and we got a chance to. We want to, take this opportunity to be able to celebrate our love, our family, our friends, but also our neighbors from another place who might not have as much. And so, for every person that came here, we donated an amount to 4 of our sponsor kids. Last year, 2 years ago. Yeah, was it 2 years ago? Yeah? 2 years ago, we attended our friend's wedding down in Dominican Republic, and we got a chance to visit Darlin, and that's him on the front page. And I think our hearts were really moved by what we saw down there. A lot of time, people just ask you to donate money to a charity, but we saw the dollars at work, and we know we have so much more here than they do, and we do believe in this ministry. So that's just our way of saying, because you guys are here, we donate some things to those families. So because of your presence here, someone else gets to eat another day, gets another shirt on their back, and it's all because of you guys coming here tonight. And we just want to give you thanks for that. Next, we just want to give a thanks to our parents and also our family. So this is to thank my parents now. Thank you for loving me in your own ways, supporting me the way that you know the best, and being patient with me on many occasions. Especially Mom, I don't know where she is. Although I might not always show it, I really appreciate the 2 of you. Today marks the first day of Cindy and my life together, but it will never change the fact that you're my parents, and I'll always be your son.
To my mom and dad, you are 1 in a million. I feel incredibly blessed and honored to be your daughter, because you are my angels. You have both taught me the importance of being responsible and doing things with care and excellence in whatever I do. You encourage me to follow my passions and to do what I love, and that's evident in everything that I do, and I'm sure people at my work can attest to that. Dad, thank you for being an example of loving other people and showing me how important that is, and for always being there for me. Mom, you're my best friend and my prayer buddy, and I miss you both every day that you're not here, but I'm glad that you're just a phone call away, 4-hour flight away, 5-day drive away. And you guys are just extraordinary parents, and I'm very grateful to be your daughter. Thank you.
Next, this is to Dom. This one starts off with Proverbs 17. It says, "Friend is always loyal, but a brother is always born to help in a time of need. And I'm so glad to have you as my brother. You know, as guys can probably imagine, there's a lot of things that probably could have been done better, but for today, and you know, I guess we hold ourselves with a lot of the high expectations, but you're always like there to look out for us. There are many things that happen, you know, leading up to this event that may or may not have been how we planned it, but you have stepped in and just made things work. You somehow got us all wine on the table. Thanks for that. Just now. You're always looking out for me. Like I remember last week, just going back to the deals. Amazon has that Prime Day going on, and it starts at 3 a.m. Although I wanted to, you know, check online and see what's on sale at 3, I had to go to sleep because of the wedding. So Dom actually stayed up and, you know, keep clicking the mouse just to make sure I don't miss any deals. So thanks for living that. There was no good deals. It was a waste of time. I was glad I didn't have to endure that. We just want to give you thanks for everything that you know you have done for me and for Cindy. Thank you.
And just quickly, I want to say a few words to my sister-in-law and to my brother. Christine, thank you for all your support ever since I've moved to Calgary, and particularly for the wedding too. Thank you for being a receptionist, and Evelyn as well. I'm just so grateful to have you as a sister-in-law, because you're, you know, just as people had described you at your wedding, like you're kind and you're just one of the most supportive people. And you might not be one of those upfront people all the time, but like you do a lot behind the scenes, so thank you. To my brother, you are nothing short of the best brother ever, and I can say that confidently because that's who you've been to me. Ever since we were little, you've always had my back no matter the circumstances. Thanks for always being there for me, whether it was letting me crash on your couch in your 500 square feet apartment when I first moved here for 10 months. Or just being encouraging and like through the difficult times. So thanks for being there.
It takes like a village to raise a child, right? I think the phrase says, but it also takes, through this process, we learned that it takes so many more to put together a day like this. So this time we'd just like to honor and recognize the people who made today possible. Since I think you guys are all scattered within the crowd, I guess would you just mind standing up as we get to your names? So first off, we got the MCs for tonight. We got our good friend Colin and Sean. Hey, you guys are actually my heroes too, as you can see on their cufflinks. So I think we got Green Lantern and Iron Man there. So I think some of the guys have cufflinks here, and you guys are just my heroes. You guys made today work. And thank you for brushing off your public speaking skills and just helping us out tonight. Lots of changes, last minute changes and alterations there, but you guys made it pretty seamless. So thank you so much. Next, I will talk about the groomsmen. So Dom, Henry, and Jason, you guys are also my heroes, as shown on your wrist there also. So Dom, I think you're an Autobot. Yes. Henry, you're a Batman, and Jason, you're a Decepticon. But you're still good. Thank you so much for your friendship and the many adventures that we have got to journey on, especially the one from this morning. I think as we were driving down to the church from our house, we during the ride there, we convinced, I guess through some brainstorming, we were convinced that my vow needs to be changed. So the part about the Skittles did not exist 2 days ago when I wrote the vows. It was throughout the car ride down, and these guys said, "Oh yeah, I think it's a good idea to put something like that forward." So I think Jay picked up the phone, called Arthur, and picked up some Skittles and made it work. But I think Arthur translated that as, we should rain Skittles at church. That part didn't happen, but great. There's a lot of adventures with these guys, like good times and funny times, and some bad times too. But we'll share that at a different event. Thank you so much for that. I couldn't imagine, going on today's adventure without any one of you guys. You guys made it really special. Thank you.
All right, to my bridesmaids, I will try to do this without getting emotional. Thank you for your friendship and your constant support. My life would not be the same without you ladies. Chrissy, thanks for always being like a sister to me, and flying all the way here from Toronto. Really appreciate you being here. It was good to have you here. It brought back a lot of memories to have you here. Melissa. Six years ago, when I knew I was moving to Calgary, I asked God for many things, but there was one thing that I remember really clearly to me, and I asked God for a soul friend, not just someone to hang out with, and it's fun to hang out with people, but like just someone that I can share life with. And He gave me you, and not only you, He gave me you and your entire family. Even your cats.
Which also makes her tears out. She's allergic to those stuff.
So to the McNeil family, thank you for opening your life and your hearts to me and just being a family to me. And the last thing I wanted to add for Melissa was recently Sam and I were, I don't even remember what the decision was on, but we were trying to make a decision about something. And like in the middle of our, I guess, heated discussion, Sam stopped our conversation and said, well, maybe we should ask Melissa. Because Melissa is our voice of reason. And Melissa, you're an important person when you're stopped in the middle of a conversation, and that we need to check in with you to make sure that we make the right decision. Stephanie, thank you for flying all the way from Toronto as well. You are a true friend in every sense of the word. I know that I can always count on you to be there for me, no matter how far apart we may be from each other, because we can always pick up where we left off every time we talk. Just thank you for being there. Do you want to just list off? Can you just go over the stand?
So we'll go through the next bit a little quicker. So as we get through them, please, as we call out your name, please stand up so then everyone else can see you. So the wedding party, there's also a couple kids that made this possible.
Yeah, they're sleeping.
They're sleeping. All right. Thanks for the flower girls, Kim and Erica, who are.
Stand up on their behalf.
Our ring bearer, Curtis and Adam, who actually has to go home a bit earlier, as well as their parents for making such an important role on our opening up our wedding ceremony for us this morning.
We just want to say thanks to Curtis Smith. He's standing over there. He's been there since our ceremony and all the way through tonight. He's kind of a background guy as well, but he's done so much for us just with all the sound. So thank you very much for providing that. To Maya and Tommy, can you wave? We just wanted to say thank you for setting up the projector, the screen, and just getting our slideshow going. It went like seamless, so thank you very much.
This is the biggest projector screen I've ever seen. So thank you so much. Next, we want to say thank you to Heritage Park. Thank you for the banquet captains and the team of people who made sure everything went smoothly. In fact, it was so smoothly, I think about every time I turned back there, I got a piece of roast beef. So 8 roast beef later, this became the best day of my life really quickly. Oh, and another roast beef here. Oh, thank you.
Okay, and to our band, I don't know if they're up there or sitting. Oh, hi guys. We just wanted to say thank you to Tyler, to Stephanie, to Nicola, Jesse, and Milton. And if you are able, please stick around because they are going to lead us in some awesome dancing. So if you like to do that, please stick around. So thank you, band. And then I'm just going to ask if the next people, if you can stand, Gail, Letty, Kathy, Christine, CW, Mindy, and then we had 2 youths from Bennington Church that were helping us this morning. Gail was helping us with all the decorations, everything you saw this morning. She handmade each bow that you saw at the church. In one weekend. She is fabulous. Letty made all of our bouquets and all of the boutonnieres.
And incorporated a GoPro in the bouquet. Thank you.
And Kathy and Christine and Mindy, just thank you for picking up refreshments and just helping up with all the little stuff, all the setting up and cleaning up and supporting the receptionist with the gifts. So thank you.
So next is the worship team from this morning. Cindy and I just want worship to be more than singing a song. We want it to be a lifestyle. And during, just going back to his Bible story, and there's a battle in 2 Chronicles 20. King Jehoshaphat won a battle not by placing his best fighters at the head of the army, but he actually won that battle by placing a bunch of worshipers at the head of the army. And we just felt, having a worship session at the beginning of our wedding ceremony just reminded us of that imagery and how worship is an important part of our life, and that's so important to us. So we want to thank you to the team, if you mind standing again. Jess, Carmen, Mark, Sarah, Marlon, Bachman, Kim, and Curtis for leading us this morning. And Ken as well, you're on the AV, right?
Yeah. Thank you, Ken.
Making the live stream possible.
Brandon, is he still here? Hi, Brandon. Thank you for marrying us and your preparation leading us up to the ceremony. We learned a lot from you and had so much fun going through the pre-marriage program with you and Allie, and appreciate your leadership throughout the wedding preparation. You have such a great sense of humor, but also understood and reflected our hearts for God very well. So thank you very much. And Christine and Evelyn, can the 2 of you stand? Is Evelyn still here? Oh, so thank you to these 2 ladies. You probably saw them as you came in. They checked everybody in and made sure all your stuff gets to us, so thank you.
We probably have one of the most extensive photographers that we've seen tonight. We have strobes light all over the place, but it looks great. Thank you to our photographers, Calvin, Alfred, and Tim, as well as and Jessica, as well as our videographer Priscilla for helping us capture the important moments from today. You guys did such an amazing job at our engagement photo. We're just really excited to see the stuff that you guys took today. I know you guys have shot hundreds if not thousands of pictures already. So thank you so much. And so last but not least, there is, behind these walls, there's actually a car on the other side that is a convertible. And Jeff might still be operating that photo booth right now. He's also one of our good friends, and I think he also has an Iron Man cufflink today just to show, how hard that he works. Thank you, Jeff, so much for making the photo booth work smoothly. We heard people have lots of fun. In fact, someone told me they had so much fun that they're now begging us not to post their pictures online. So please post all of those ones first. Thanks, Jeff. And I think that's pretty much sums up the formal part of our evening. And if you guys would like to stick around, I think the dance will begin shortly. And if you like photos with us, then you have to kiss. Oh, you want us to kiss? Yeah. Okay.
Okay, good. This one's
You want to kiss in front of it?
okay.